Welcome to Powerhouse Gym. My name is Alton Sanders, and you can find me at Alton Sanders and also at Maui Powerhouse Gym on Instagram. Today we're going to be doing yoga flow. Welcome. We're going to start off the class today with a nice little warm-up. And always remember, as we're going through the class today, be at your pace. I'm going to be doing levels 1, 2, and 3. Do the pose that best suits you. If you feel like you're breathing very hard and you're panting and so forth, that means step down to the lower level and continue on. Again, if you have to take a break, we can shoot into child's pose, which I'll show you in a bit. Go into child's pose and catch your breath, get yourself going, and then come back and join us when you're ready. So we're going to first start off nice seated position. If your knees hurt, any knee problems and so forth, just let the legs go out to the front. Don't worry about that. Sit the legs out to the front. Don't sit into pain. That's the main thing. You want to tap in, first of all, without breath. The deep ujjayi breath. And that's breathing deep into the nose and down into the belly. So, starting off, allow yourself just to relax, let go. And as you breathe in, breathe into the nose and let the belly protrude out. And as you exhale out, allow the navel to go toward the spine and just release. Again, follow that breath. Deep breaths in, expanding the entire body. As you exhale out, release. Let the navel go toward the spine. Breathing in and out through the nose. That's the ujjayi breath. On the first inhale, look up toward the ceiling. Exhale, chin toward the chest. Now ride the breath in and out. As you breathe in, look up toward the ceiling. As you exhale out, the chin goes toward the chest. Relax the shoulders, down your hips, and into the knees. Now look back to the center. Look over the left shoulder. Breathe into the center, and then exhale to the opposite side. Again, follow your breath. Let the shoulders relax down the back. Lengthen in the spine, and just ride the breath. Coming back to the center again, and then drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Follow that breath in toward the center, and then exhale till you go to the opposite side. Feel the lightness in your body. Release into the hips. Let the shoulders release. Bring the ear to the shoulder, not the shoulder up to the ear. Coming back to the center, now a shoulder roll. Isolating the shoulders, roll the shoulder blades up, back, and then down. Again, ride that breath in. Feel the expansion in the chest. Let the knees relax. Open up the hip sockets. Follow that expansion. Opening up. Ride your breath in. Opposite direction, same thing. Follow that breath. Feel the expansion. Ride your breath. Feel at ease. Isolate the shoulder. Now let the shoulders center. Breathe in. Let the shoulders up. Widen that breath. Exhale, lowering down. Again, try to make it so you have no pause between the inhale and the exhale and the up and down motions of your shoulders. Just keep with the breath. Tap into that most inner self. Tap into your energy. Let the shoulders center again and then turn to the left. Left hand goes behind the back. Right hand to the outside of that thigh. Open the chest up to the side. Breathe in, expand. Rotate the neck, looking behind you as you exhale. Relax those hips. Release. Rotate to the opposite side. Right hand behind the back. Again, expand in the chest. Open the chest up to the side. And as you exhale, take your gaze behind you. Feel that release. Exhale. Exhale, release. Coming back to the center, and we're going to walk our hands forward. Slowly walk the hands as far forward as you can. If you can reach out there far, allow yourself to. If you're able just to go down to the forearms, let yourself go to the forearms. But as you're exhaling, keep the spine aligned, chest open. Feel the breath come in as you roll the shoulder blades up, as they float down your back. Fold, Deeper fold, release. Inhale. Now smoothly walk your hands back. Lifting up, swing the hands behind your back. Both heels of your hands behind the back. Press into your palms, lift up your collarbones. Externally rotate the shoulders. Let the neck drift back. And then begin to open and close your mouth. Stretch out your facial muscles. Move the eyes around. You can stick out the tongue. Working those facial muscles. Alleviate wrinkles in the face. Exhale, release. We're going to roll forward onto all fours, going into cat-cow. You're going to stack your shoulders, wrist, knees, and hips. And as you breathe in, take the gaze up toward the ceiling. Let the belly open up. As you exhale out, let the back arch up, navel toward the spine. Again, follow that breath in and out. Deep breath in. Feel the movement. Feel the relaxation in the hip sockets, the shoulders, and the neck. Tap into your breathing and the movement synchronizing. Let the back level out. Now we're going to circle the entire body as one unit. Just rotating. Feel the rotation in your knees, your ankle joints, the shoulders, the hips. Follow the breath. When you breathe in, you come up toward the front. When you exhale out, you're sitting the hips down toward the heels. Opposite direction, same thing. Follow that breath. When those hips are dropping down by the heels, you can feel the ankles opening up. Back to the center, child's pose. The large toes point toward one another. Sit back, let the hands slide forward, forehead coming down to the mat, or if you have a block, use the block. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing the hip sockets, and follow that breath. When you're breathing in, feel the expansion. When you're exhaling out, release, open the hip sockets, let the shoulders relax, relax into your palms. Inhale, coming back up to all fours. We're going to thread the needle, going to the left side. As you breathe in, rotate the torso to the left. Fingers pointing to the ceiling. Now as you exhale, thread your needle. Slide that left arm through. Left ear down toward the mat. As you inhale, extend the right arm toward the front. Feel the expansion as you breathe in. Rotate the torso to your right. Stack your hips and knees. On the next inhale, extend your right arm up into the air. Bring it behind the back. Now externally rotate that right shoulder. Gaze up toward the ceiling. Exhale, release. Extend the right arm up. Bring it back down to the mat. Back to all fours again. Let's take it to the opposite side. Open up to the right. Exhale, thread your needle. Slide that right arm through. Right ear down toward the mat. Now extend the left arm to the top of the mat. Gaze up to the inside of your left arm. Feel the expansion as you breathe in, rotating. The next inhale, left hand up, bring it behind the back. Again, externally rotate that left shoulder, breathe in, opening up. Exhale, release, extend that left arm up, bring it back down to the mat. Back to all fours again. We're going to come up, the camel pose. Bringing the hands to the waist. I'm going to turn to the side so you can be able to see. As you inhale, press the pelvis forward. Gaze up toward the ceiling. Level 1, just hold here. Level 2, bring the hands up to the upper glutes. Level 3, hands to the back of the thighs. Full pose, hands to the bottom of the feet. Now press your pelvis forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let the neck drift back. Open up that chest. Feel the breath open you up. Exhale, release. Coming back up. Back to all fours again. We're going to go into a modified downward facing dog. Push your hips up. Heels going down toward the mat. And again, if your heels are way up in the air, walk the feet closer towards your hands. Your drishti, which is your focal point, is the navel. Inhale, gaze to the front. You're gonna step, jump, or walk to the top of your mats. Exhale, we're gonna fold into ragdoll. Hold onto your forearms or the elbows. And as you breathe in, bring the forearms up to the top of your head, top center of the head. Navel toward the spine as you exhale out. Inhale, reverse the swan dive. Bring the hands out to the side. Lift the torso up, reach the hands up and high over the head. Slight lean back. Exhale, samasthiti, hands to the heart center. Okay, back into mountain pose again. Allowing the body just to release, to relax. Relax the hips, relax your shoulders. We're gonna start off with Surya Namaskara 8. It's the first sun salute. Feel grounded through the feet. Feel the energy from your feet flowing downward into the earth, wrapping around the core of the earth. Centering ourselves, grounding in with Mother Earth. That energy coming back up through the feet. Grounding us deeper into the earth. Relax. First one, inhale, sweep those hands up. Ride the breath in. Exhale, swan dive, reaching the hands all the way down toward the shins. Inhale, lengthen, gaze goes forward. Exhale, hands to the mat, step, jump, or walk back into a plank pose with the chaturanga. Elbows tight to the side. Inhale, swivel up, levels 1, elbows to the side. Level 2, lift up the chest. Level 3, bring the thighs up off the mat. Gaze up toward the ceiling. Exhale, either push to the knees and push the hips up, or push the hips straight up into downward facing dog. Release into it. Ride your breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Again, step, jump, or walk to your top. Exhale, fold, chest toward the thighs. Inhale, reverse the swan dive, open up. Reach the arms out, up. Exhale, samasthiti. Keep the hands moving all the way down with that breath moving out. Inhale, swoop up again, ride the breath. Exhale, swan dive, reach down to the shins, follow the breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine, open up to the mat. Step, jump, or walk back. Chaturanga, elbows tight to the sides. Upward dog, breathe in, roll those shoulder blades out, open up. Exhale, downward dog. Release into the breath. Feel the heels reaching down to the earth. Lengthen those arms. Keep into the ujjayi breath, in and out through the nose. Inhale, gaze to the front. Step, jump, or walk to the top. Exhale, again, fold, deeper fold. Let yourself go. Reverse the swan dive, open up. Reach out, lean back. Exhale. Now follow that breath all the way out. Feel the breath moving down, and then open back up. Swan dive, release. Release in the hip sockets, hands to the shins. Open up, expand. To the mat, step, jump, or walk back. Chaturanga, elbows nice and tight. Upward dog, breathe it in. Downward dog. Ride your breath. Lengthen the arms, settle into the breath. Relax the shoulders, the hips. Deep ujjayi breath. Inhale, gaze to the front. Step, jump, or walk to the top. Again, fold, releasing. Open up, reverse that swan dive. Ride the breath. Exhale, now follow the breath. Let the body relax as those hands move down. Open up again. Swan dive, release, relax into your hips. Ride the breath. Lengthen the spine, open up again. To the mat, step, jump, or walk back. Chaturanga. Levels 1, 2, and 3, upward dog. Breathe it in. Downward dog. Let it go. Feel the lengthening in your arms. If it's too much onto your arms, you can drop down to the forearms and go into dolphin. Bring the head in between the elbows. If not, stay into that dog. Inhale, gaze to the front. Step, jump, or walk to the top. Exhale, release, fold. Deeper fold. Open it up. Reach out. Ride your breath. Exhale. Now feel the breath release. Follow that breath. Again, open up. Expand. Swan dive. Release into those hips. Flow with that motion. Lengthen the spine, expand, open it up to the mat with the chaturanga. Up dog. Roll those shoulder blades out, open up. Exhale. Downward dog. Let it go. Now feel the expansion as you breathe in. The release. Feel the palms into the mat, heel down toward the earth. Inhale, gaze to that front. Again, to the top of the mat. And fold, releasing, deeper fold. Inhale, rise up, open up, breathe in. One more time, exhale. Let those hands move all the way down, follow the breath, expand, open it up. With that swan dive, release, feel the lightness in your body. As you open up, expand, chest opens to the mat with that chaturanga. Up dog, roll those shoulder blades out, breathe in, downward dog. Let yourself go. Relax into those shoulders. Remember, if it's too much for you, drop into child's pose, allow yourself to break. Come back when you need. Inhale, gaze to that front. Again, to the top of the mat. Swoop up, ride your breath in. And Samasthiti, hands to the heart center. Going to the second sun salute, Surya Namaskara B. Again, feel the relaxation in your hips. Ground in through the body, feel your breath. Tap into the energy within. Inhale, swoop those hands up. Surya Namaskara B. Exhale, Utkatasana. Sit down into the seat, push the hips back. Stack your knees and ankles, arms straight forward. Exhale, reach the hand down to the shin, legs lengthen. Inhale, lengthen the spine, breathe in. To the mat again, step, jump, or walk back. Chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Downward dog. Here's our change. Virabhadrasana, warrior one. Right leg reaches up to the sky, point the toes to the sky, left heel drops down toward the mat. Bring that right leg forward. Level one, drop down to that left knee, bring the hands up over the head. Level two, push that left leg back, heel reaching back. Keep the right knee stacked over the ankle. And level three, just rotate the ankle to the outside, square up to the front. Exhale, fold. Reach the hands down to the mat. Now lean slightly forward, press into your palms, push the hip up. Reach those toes to the sky. Downward dog. Opposite side. Left leg up. Let that left heel go down toward the mat. Left leg to the front. Square your hips up. Ride your breath in. Levels one, to the knee. Two, press that right heel back. Level three, turn that heel to the outside. Square your hips up to the front. Exhale, fold. Reach to the mat. Push that left hip up. Breathe in and downward dog. Release into the breath. Inhale, gaze to the front. Again, step, jump, or walk to the top. Utkatasana, drop into the seat. Push the hips back. Hands coming up. Right when the hands are right by your ears. Step into your feet, releasing. Inhale, swoop it up. Exhale, Utkatasana, right into the seat. Now keep folding. Hands to the shins. Breathe in, lengthen. To the mat. Chaturanga. Up dog. Roll the shoulder blades out. Downward dog. Right leg swinging up. Bring it to the front. Virabhadrasana. That was 1, 2, or 3. Exhale, back to that mat. Push the right leg up. Downward dog. Left side up. Swing that leg to the front. Again, Virabhadrasana. Square your hips. Bring the hands, square your hips, shoulders. Exhale, release. Back down to that mat. Breathe in. Downward dog. Now capture the breath. Relax into the shoulders. As you breathe in, feel your expansion. As you exhale out, allow yourself to release. Inhale, gaze forward. Step, jump, or walk to the top. Utkatasana. Again, drop right into that seat. Exhale. Keep the breath, hands moving down. Inhale, rising up. Feel the breath. Utkatasana. Again, into the seat, keep flowing, hands coming to the shins. Now ride your breath in, open up, expand to the mat with the chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in, roll the shoulder blades out. Down dog. Right leg, swing it up. Bring it to the front. That was 1, 2, or 3. Now ride the breath in. Square the hips up. Ride the breath. Release. Back to that mat. Push that right hip up. Breathe it in. Downward dog. Opposite side. Lift it up. Breathe in. Right heel going down. Swing up. Leg forward. Square yourself up. Get your base. Release. Fluid motion. Reach that leg up. Downward dog. Relax the shoulders. Relax the hips. Inhale, gaze to that front again. Step, jump, or walk to the top. Utkatasana. Right into that seat. Exhale, Samasthiti. Coming back into mountain pose. Allow your body to relax. Take that breath in. Feel the release. Feel the energy flowing through the body. Inhale, swoop those hands up. Padangustasana, meaning hands to feet. Exhale, again, that swan dive. Reach the hands all the way down to the shins or your ankles. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale. Peace fingers around the large toes, your ankles, or your shins. Release. As you breathe, expand. As you exhale out, release. Feel the hips reaching up, grounding into the feet. Inhale, just a slight gaze forward. Place the hands under the feet if you're able to. If not, stay where you're at, and then fold again. Release into the breath. Feel the lengthening in the back of your thighs. The breath coming in, feel the hips reaching up. Ground in through your feet. Chest closer toward the thighs, navel toward the spine on the exhale. Exhale, release. Bring the hands up to your waist. Slightly bend the knees. You're going to tuck your chin and then slowly come up, one vertebra at a time. Back to Samasthiti. Back to our mountain pose again. Relaxing your shoulders. Relax the hips. We're going to be turning to our right. As we inhale, swoop those hands up. Ride the breath in. As you exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Slight bend at the knees. And you're going to open up to your right. Bring that right leg open. Bring the hands up into a T position. You have your right foot pointing up toward the front, left foot at a 45-degree angle. As you inhale, reach out to the right and then fold at the waist. Reach for your shins, ankles, or peace fingers around your large toes. And as you breathe in, spiral open, gaze up toward the ceiling. Lengthen the legs, press into the outer edge of the back foot. Exhale, look down at the right foot. As you inhale, just the upper body smoothly comes back up. Rotate to the opposite side, just the hips, rotating to the opposite side. Breathe in, reach out to the left. Fold at the waist, reach for the shins, again, the ankles, or the peace finger around that large toe. Spiral open to the side, chest open up. Take the gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, get down, back at that left foot. Inhale, again, smoothly come back up. Bring the hands to your waist, pivot back toward the front. This time, all toes pointing in the same direction. You have to bring that left foot up, bring it up a little bit, bring the hands behind your back, reverse prayer position, or hold onto the forearms. Square the hips up, breathe in, look up toward the ceiling, expand in the chest. Exhale, as you fold forward, press into that back heel, lengthen the front leg, ride your breath. Inhale, smoothly coming back up, ride the breath in. Once you're all the way back up, pivot toward the back. All toes pointing toward that front, lean back, open up the chest, breathe in, opening, exhale, and fold forward, press into the back heel, Lengthen the front leg. Ride your breath. Inhale, ride your breath in. Smoothly coming back up. This time, bring your hand to your waist. Pivot back toward the front. Step the left leg back this time, just slightly. Turn it at a 45-degree angle. This time, stack your right knee over the ankle. Right forearm comes down to the thigh. Your left hand's gonna hang down. Now swing it back. Open up the hips to the side. Lift that left palm towards you. Now reach your fingers toward the front. Rotate the torso to your right. And if you're able to, lower the right hand to the outside of that right foot to a block or the mat. Warrior two. You're gonna swing that left hand down, push it back, torso comes up. Chest opens up to the side. Ride the breath. Inhale. Now lengthen that front leg. Bring your hands to the side, pivot to the back of the room. And as you exhale, stack that left knee over the ankle. Left forearm to the thigh, right hand hangs down. Now swing it back. Open the chest to the side, bring the palm up towards you. Now reach the fingers toward the front, the back. Now spiral the torso and lower the left hand to the outside, if you're able to a block or the mat. Or just keep the hand to the thigh. Warrior two, swing that right hand down, back. Open up the chest to the side. Lengthen that front leg. Just pivot toward the front. Stack that right knee over the ankle. Square the hips to the front and then step forward. Coming back to mountain pose again. Tap into the breath. Feel the energy flowing down into the belly, right down below the navel, the dantian, to restore our energy. Exhaling out, just releasing. We're gonna open to the side again. Inhale, swoop those hands up. Ride the breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart center, slight bend at the knees, opening to that right. Hands to the waist. Walk your feet out wider if you're able to. And make sure the toes are either pointing in or straight forward. Don't let them play out to the side. Hands to the waist. As you breathe in, lean back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open up the chest. Exhale, now fold forward. Press into the outer edge of your feet. Hands come down to the mat. Palms to the mat. Fingers pointing forward. Fingertips in alignment with your toe tips. As you breathe in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, now fold. Bring the forearms down and back. Press into the outer edge of your feet. You want to bring the crown of your head toward the mat. Exhale, release. Bring the hands up to the waist. Ride the breath in as you smoothly come up. Now as you're breathing in, squeeze the elbows behind you. Bring that breath in. Exhale. Now fold forward. Exhaling, keep the elbows squeezed behind the back, keeping that chest open. The next breath in, just lengthen your spine, open up the chest, squeeze those elbows tight, and fold deeper. Hinging at the waist. Do your best not to tuck the chin. Let the chin be relaxed. Exhale, release. Ride the breath in, smoothly coming back up. On the next exhale, slide the hands to the outside of your thighs. As you breathe in, bring the arms up to a T position. Exhale, interlace your fingers right behind the back. Roll your shoulder blades back, lean back. Now as you exhale, you're gonna fold forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let the arms come up as high over the head as you're able. The next inhale, lift those arms up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and fold deeper. Exhale, release. Slowly coming back up. Slide your hands to the waist. Now keep breathing in. Look up toward the ceiling. Exhale. Now fold forward this time. Slide your hand down in front of your thighs. You're gonna reach for your shins, your ankles, or the peace finger on your large toes. Breathe in. Lengthen your spine. And again, fold. Elbows out to the side and moving up as you fold at the waist. Feel your expansion with the breath coming in. Deeper fold on the exhale. And release. Slowly coming back up. Ride that breath in. You can walk the feet in a couple times. Pivot toward the front and you step forward. Samasthiti. Standing tree pose. Again, get yourself nice and solid in the mat. Relax your hips. As we inhale, feel the hands reaching up, the lengthening in the spine. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Bring the ankles together. Now shift the weight over to your left foot. Find something in front of you that's not moving. Focusing on that. And bring that right foot up either to your ankle, your heel. You can bring the toes above the knee if you like, or you can fold it, whichever position is best for you. The main thing is don't put the foot on the ankle joint. Find your center. As you breathe in, bring those hands up through the center. Open up the branches. Expand in your back. Exhale, Samasthiti. Lower the right leg. Now shift the weight over to the right foot. Bring the left foot up, one of the 4 positions. Slightly bend that right knee just a bit. Now as you breathe in, when the hands come up to the center, don't press into the palms. Let them float up. And as they open up, elbows coming out to the side and down. Exhale, Samasthiti. Lowering that left leg. Getting back to mountain pose. Going down to the floor exercises. Slowing it down just a tad bit. Capture your breath. Deep breaths into the belly. Navel toward the spine on an exhale. Inhale, swoop those hands up, expand. Breathe in deep. Swan dive, reach those hands down to the shins. Now lengthen the spine, open up. To the mat, step, jump, or walk back. Again, chaturanga. The up dog, breathing in. Roll those shoulder blades out. Exhale. Downward dog. Heel down toward the earth. You're going to drop your right knee down to the center of the mat. Right hand comes in front of that right knee. Left leg goes straight back and spiral open. Side plank modified. Level 1, just holding here. Press into that right palm. Level 2, you're going to bring that right knee back with the right foot in between the center of the back foot. And full pose, stack the ankles. Exhale, you're going to drop that right knee down. Do the opposite side, left hand down, left knee to the center, spiral open to the opposite side. Now ride the breath in as you breathe in. Levels 2 or 3. Stacking the ankles. Exhale. Back down to all 4s. You're going to drive your left knee forward to the center of the hands. Sit down to your left hand side and just swing your legs to the front. Right into Dandasana. Coming down to the floor exercises. Again, capture the breath. Allow the body to settle down by breathing deep breaths into the nose. Let that belly open up. And when you exhale out, let the body release, let it relax. Staff pose. On the next inhale, you're going to swing your hands up, ride the breath in. Exhale, fold. You're going to reach either for your shins, ankles, or the peace swings around your large toes. As you breathe in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. If you want to put those elbows out to the side to let your chest open up. Relax the neck. Try not to arch the neck or tuck the chin. Let it be level. Drive the navel toward the spine on your exhale. Exhale, release. Extend the arms out. Now ride the breath in as you smoothly come back up. Exhale, back into Dandasana style pose. Herders pose. Right leg back. Left leg forward. Got a fist distance in between the inner thigh. Left hand goes to the side. As we breathe in, bring our right hand up. Square your shoulders and hips forward. Now as we exhale, fold straight forward. As you breathe in, reach the torso and the arm forward. Bring the left hand behind the back. Right hand reaches either to the bottom of the foot, the ankle, or shin, depending on your flexibility, and release into that breath. Exhale, release. Extend the arm, ride the breath in as you smoothly come back up. Square the hips up. Exhale, opposite side. Right leg forward, left leg back. Again, a fist distance between the inner thigh. Any knee problems, let the leg flare out. Higher pose is to sit on top of the foot. To flatten out the ankle. Okay, right hand to the side. As you breathe in, bring that left hand up. Exhale, fold. Reach that arm and the torso forward. Bring that right hand behind the back. Fold deeper. Reach for the shin, ankle, or the bottom of the foot. Square the chest up so you're not leaning to the right. Square the body up. Straight down on the exhale. And release. Extend that left arm. Ride the breath in as you smoothly come back up. Exhale. Back into stab pose. Janushanasana. You mean the right foot to either the calf or the inner thigh, depending on your flexibility. Now square the hips up, shoulders, hips in alignment. These as-is buttons right here, hip bones. Straight forward. If you feel that they're sending out to the side, press into your hand and square your hips up to the front. Inhale, swing your hands out to the side, ride that breath in. Exhale, now fold. Again, ride the breath in, open up, reach the shoulders, arms forward. Deeper fold on the exhale. You reach for the outside and the inside of the foot, ankle, or shin. Or even thigh if you had to. But follow the breath downward on the exhale. Release, extend the arms, ride the breath in, smoothly coming back up. Opposite side. Right leg out, left leg in. Square the hips up, breathe in, expand, open the chest up to the front. Feel that breath. Exhale, release. Reach it forward. Breathe it in. Deeper fold on the exhale. Reaching for the inner and outer foot, ankle, or shin. Now as you breathe it in, you can feel that expansion in your chest if you let the elbows kind of move out. And as you exhale, deeper fold. Let yourself come straight down. Lengthen the back of that thigh. Release. Extend the arms. Ride the breath in. Back into Dandasana, stab pose. Marichasana. Right heel comes toward the buttocks. We're going to work on the hips a little bit. Again, you have that fist distance between your foot and the thigh. It's important because we don't want to have the foot inside because the hip likes to flare out, open up. We want to have these perfect, nice angles, fist distance. Bring your left hand behind your back. Your fingers are pointing away from you. Heel of the hand right next to the butt cheek. And as you breathe in, reach that right hand up. Exhale. You're going to bring the thumb down toward the mat. Halfway down, reach that torso and the arm forward. Wrap the arm low on your shin. Either hold onto your ankle, your pants, or a strap. And then bring the left hand behind the back to bind if you can. If not, again, just bring your chest back open to the front and then fold forward. Ride the breath. Release. Unwind. Right leg out, left leg in. Right hand behind the back. Heel the hand right next to that butt cheek. Now as you breathe in, lift the left hand up. Exhale, thumb coming down toward the mat. Right when that armpit gets by the knee, reach forward, wrap the arm low on the shin, hold the pants or the ankle. Right hand goes behind the back if you can. Come back to the front, and then fold. Release. Unwinding. Marichasana C. Right heel toward the buttocks again. Get that fist distance between the foot and the thigh. This time, right hand behind the back. We're going to squeeze the toxins out of the body. So as you breathe in, left hand coming up. Keep that left hand by the ear. As you exhale, rotate the torso, arm to the right. And then drop the elbow down to the outside of the thigh. If the hand can't come to the outside of the thigh, bring the hand to the outside of the knee. Open the chest up to the side. Ride your breath. And release. Let's take it to the opposite side. Right leg out, left leg in, left hand behind the back. Again, ride that breath in. Feel the breath open you up. Exhale, rotate to the left. Drop the elbow down to the outside of the thigh. Riding that breath. And release. Again, unwinding. to Dandasana, staff pose. Feel the breath coming in, feel that expansion. Relax the hips. Exhale, both heels toward the buttocks. Hands lightly on your shins. We're coming to half boat or full boat. Another balancing pose. All the balancing poses, we want to find something on the floor that's not moving. Focus in on that, because if you focus on anything else in the room that moves, you begin to wobble. So expand in the chest. Sit up on your sits bones. As you inhale, now hands open up to the side. Bring the ankles together, chest opens up to the front. From here, half boat, knees pointing toward the ceiling, legs up halfway, or full boat. Extend the legs straight up. Exhale, come to cowboy's pose. We're gonna open our feet like a book. So the bottom of our feet are pointing up toward the ceiling. Now as you expand and open the chest up toward the front, roll the shoulder blades up, back, and then down. And as you exhale, fold forward. Peel the feet open as you're folding forward, so the bottom of the feet are pointing toward the ceiling. Folding down. When you inhale, if you have the flexibility, you can walk your hands out to the front. But still, let the ankle joint work by opening up the feet. Exhale, release. Slowly coming back up. We're going to bring our peace fingers around the large toes. Another balancing pose. Focus on something on the floor or in front of you. Bring the heels closer towards your buttocks. Press the chest open. Pull back on your large toes and push your large toes into your fingers. Now bring the heels up off the mat. Find your balance. Keep that static pressure on your toes and then lift the legs straight up. Ride that breath. Once the legs are up, swing them out to the side. Open up the hip sockets. Exhale. Bring the heels back together. Knees coming together. We're going to shift slightly forward and lower down onto the back. Again, we're slowing down even further. Use your hands to move the flesh of the gluteus out to the side. Closer to the mat. Grounding deeper with Mother Earth. On the next exhale, you can bring your right knee in toward the chest. Clasp your fingers below the knee and then rotate just the ankle to the outside, inside, point the toes down and then up, rotate the ankles in and then out. Relax the ankle now. You're going to use your right hand. You're going to reach for your shin, ankle, or the peace ring around your large toe. Now extend that right leg straight up into the air. Lengthen that leg. Left hand light onto the left thigh. As you inhale, lower the right leg out to the side. Ride the breath. Keep the chest open toward the ceiling. If you have to, you can bend the right knee or bring the hand further down on your leg if that right shoulder comes too far off the mat. Exhale. You're going to release the large toe, shin, or ankle. Bend your knee at 90 degrees out to the side. Keep the right hand out to the side, palm facing up. As you exhale, bring that right knee across the body. Option here of taking the gaze to the palm of your right hand and extending that right leg. Don't sacrifice getting the leg out there by pulling the right shoulder off the mat. Keep the right shoulder grounded. Exhale, bring that right knee, bring it back to the center, slight hug into the chest. Exhale, release. Opposite side, left knee in. Clasp below that knee, rotate the ankle to the outside, inside, point the toes down and then up, and then rotate your ankle in and then out. Let the ankle relax. You're going to reach for your shin, ankle, or peace ring around that large toe. Extend that leg straight up to the air. Right hand light onto the right thigh. As you inhale, let that left leg open up, out to the side. Allow yourself just to ride and feel the lengthening. Exhale, release that large toe, shin, or ankle. Bend the knee at 90 degrees to the side. Left hand out to the side. Spinal twist. Bring that left knee across the body to the spinal twist. The gaze goes to the palm of the left hand. Again, with the option of extending the left leg. Exhale, release. Bring that left knee. Bring it back to center. Both knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around your shins. And as you exhale, squeeze those thighs into the belly. Exhale, release. Bring your legs. Feet to the mat. Knees are bent. Hands down to the side, going into bridge pose. Hands straight down to the side. On the next inhale, lift the pelvis up into the air. If you're able to, walk the feet just a little closer towards your hands. The next exhale, just drop the pelvis slightly down. Next inhale, lift that pelvis up. Interlace your fingers right up under the buttocks, and then press the pinkies down to the mat. If you're able to walk the feet closer toward the shoulders, allow that to happen. Keep the feet parallel and lift as high up into the shoulders as you're able. Exhale, release. Roll the pelvis back down to the mat. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Extend the legs straight up to the air. Bring the hands behind your thighs and walk your hands up the back of the legs, all the way to your shins or the bottom of the feet. Let the feet go over the head, lengthening. Right up as high into the shoulders as you're able. Exhale, release. Bring the feet pointing back up toward the ceiling. Hold on to the outer edge of your feet. Going into dead bug. As you exhale, bring the knees down to the outside. Relax into the hip sockets. Release the lower back down to the mat. Exhale, release the hands, let the feet go back up into the air. Going into happy baby. This time the hands go in between the legs. Draw the knees downward. Wrap your hands around the lower legs. Again, hold on to the outer edge of your feet. Now slightly roll over to the left side. And then rock from your hip up to the shoulder, the left side. Flatten out that erector spinatus, that large roping muscle on your back. Now roll to your lower back. And now we're going to go right and left. Let that lower back is flattened out. Roll slightly over to the right side. And again, up and down. Flatten out that roping muscle. Allow the body just to center. Release the hands. Again, lower the feet down to the mat. Hands down to the side. Again, deep breath in, knees to the chest. Extend the legs straight up to the air. Hands behind the thighs. Now rock forward and back. 3 times. 3rd time, we're coming all the way up. Legs extended out to the front. As you breathe in, ride those hands up and overhead, expand in the chest. As we exhale out, slight bend at the knees. Wrap your arms around your thighs. Then as you exhale, just fold forward, releasing bridge pose. Exhale, release. Again, slowly coming back up. We're going to lower right down into Savasana. This is corpse pose or relaxation pose. I'll turn to the side so you guys can see. Just allow the body to completely relax. The legs are 6 to 8 inches apart. Arms 6 to 8 inches away from the body. Your breathing is back to normal. Just fall into the breath. As you focus in, take your attention now to the tips of your toes. Feel the energy right at the tips of your toes. Expand the toes out. Extend the ankles down. Now flex the ankles, open your toes. Tighten up your calves, your shins. Now let them release and relax. feet just splayed out to the side. Releasing into the body. Taking attention up to your thighs, front, back, sides. Now tighten up those muscles. Tighter, a little bit tighter. Now let them release. Releasing the muscles, the lower limbs. Going into the pelvis, the buttocks, the gluteal muscles. Tighten those up. The front of the pelvis. Tighten in toward the center. Now release. Again, just letting go. Focusing in now on the lower ab, lower back, mid-ab, mid-back, and your chest and upper back. Now feel all those muscles tightening up in toward the center. And release. Again, allow the body just to release. The entire torso just seeping down into the earth. Putting the focus right into the fingertips. Tips of your fingers. Feel that energy. And feel that flow of energy flowing down into your palms. Let the palms open up, extend. Closing them back in, making a fist. Like that ankle. The wrist, flex the wrist. Tighten up your forearm, the upper arms, shoulders, and release. Now the attention comes to the neck, your shoulders, your facial muscles. Squint the eyes, bite down on the jaw, tighten up the neck, and completely release. Feel the eyes dropping down into their sockets, releasing all tension in all the joints. Taking the attention right to the heart, your physical heart, and just feel the beat. That beat becomes a pulse radiating through every cell of the body, flowing outward into the room, further out into your city. That energy flowing out into the oceans, you being that energy. Further out around the planet, out into our galaxy, the universe, fully out to the multi-universe, and let go. Allow your energy to be receptive and release. Allowing the energy to come back from the multi-universe into the universe, our galaxy, back and around that planet, the oceans, into your city, back into the room. Again, feel that pulse from your physical heart. Allow that energy to radiate upward into the brain, and allow for heart and brain coherence. Nothing you have to do, just let go. Feel that energy flowing right back down into the heart. Coming back into your senses. Begin to wiggle your fingers, the toes. Bring the heels towards your buttocks. Lift your pelvis up. Move it slightly over to your left, lower down. Go over into that right side, to the fetal position. When you're ready, push into that left hand. Bringing ourselves up into a comfortable seated position, lotus or half lotus. Just bring the wrists right up over the knees, index fingers and thumbs touching, yoga mudra for connection. Again, bring that deep breath in, expanding the entire body. As you exhale out, bring the hands to the heart center, lips, and the third eye. The light in me reaches out to the light in all of you. Namaste.